This is it. I found the absolute worst PS2 role-playing game of all time. Apparently, they've managed to mess everything up. The plot, the graphics, the gameplay, the story, the voice acting, the load times. Everything is messed up in this game. So, where should I begin? Well, let's start when you start off the game, shall we? Sign number 1, this was a shitty licensed game. Of course, the intro. Why the intro? Because it's one of those cheap-ass CGI intros, which probably used up all the game's budget somehow, yet still manages to look not that great. Apparently, they couldn't get enough money to do an anime-style intro like, you know, oh my god, like the show style and shit. But of course, they did manage to afford this CGI, which looks like it was straight out of a toy commercial. And everyone looks creepy in it. What the fuck? Those guys don't even look like they do in the show. It's just creepy as fuck.
Hey kids, do you want to look cool? If so, then go to your local Toys R Us, motherfucker, and buy a bunch of Digimon toys. You'll look about 15 times more badass. Batteries not included.
Sign number 2, this game is a licensed piece of shit. Not only did this game come out after Final Fantasy XII, but manages to look worse than that game, much worse, and have the worst voice acting of all time.
Coordinate settings, check.
Stabilizer adjustment complete. Rate 90%.
Checking systems.
Digital gate open.
When playing this game, you might want to have the volume muted for the safety of your ears. Also, the camera kinda stinks. It's always fixed like in PS1 RPGs, and the voice acting still stinks. And of course, the graphics. You only have poorly cel-shaded models, and of course, you've got textures and backgrounds that aren't cel-shaded, so it doesn't go very well with it. But hey, apparently these people couldn't properly cel-shade a game, so who the hell cares?
My boss is Digimon.
Shut up!
Boss, I can handle this. Let's do it, Agumon! Fight!
All the voices will just rape your ears. So then, the graphics might not have been that bad had the gameplay not been so horribly broken. There are load times up the ass, especially when transmissioning to battle, in battle. And yeah, I installed this game to a fucking hard drive using Open PS2 loader, and guess what? This game is still taking forever to load. Yeah, that's just sad when you install the game to the motherfucking hard drive and it still takes forever to load. The goddamn piece of shit. So every battle basically plays out the same. Spam action, and when your Digimon says escape, hit support and give it an item. You can't run unless your Digimon is getting weak. So, which is really annoying is because the fact that you will see enemy encounters every 3 seconds. I mean, all you gotta do is press X to win because the game basically plays itself with its clusterfuck battle system where it displays about 20 different fucking menu options on the screen saying, attack, 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 blah 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 blah. I mean, seriously, couldn't they just use a simple battle system? Oh wait, never mind, the graphics are so shitty, I think you'd rather see the menus than the shitty graphics, such as the poor, like, simplistic PS1 grade backgrounds. I mean, come on, I've seen PS1 games with better graphics than this crap.
We don't know.
The plot of the game is you play as Marcus Damon, who is the most annoying voice in the universe, along with his partner Agumon, who also has an annoying-ass voice. And apparently you're in the digital world trying to stop evil Digimon, who caused every single thing to happen in the real world, such as sinking ships, kidnapping children, and of course 9/11. According to this game though, the digital world consists of very tiny individual blocks, which look out of place with poorly cel-shaded Digimon, and of course a few digital flickering to be like, you're in the digital world. And of course, you can never explore the digital world like you can in some of the other games. Instead, you're transported into a small portion of it from DATS, which is actually a picture of some shit. And then you have to walk around the tiny-ass area, trying to see how far you can go with the annoying enemy encounters before you can shoot yourself and throw the game disc out the window. the load times are so bad that even on the disc, there's a little bit of load time for the items. I mean, couldn't it appear faster? I mean, instantly instead of having to wait a second or two to load? I mean, because that makes no sense, because this isn't a crappy PS1 game. This is the PS2. And every 5 steps, literally, there will be a random encounter. You cannot run from them. You just have to spam attacks until the enemy's defeated. That's actually how these battles work. You just have to have the game spam attacks for you just by pressing the random attack button while listening to the annoying-ass, looped, repetitive music of about 10 notes. Because it gets annoying really fast. And these battle animations aren't even that detailed either, come on. I've seen more detailed animations on the fucking N64 and PS1 than this. It's like, random animation, standstill, boom, animation, which is really jittery and shit. I mean, could they at least get animations that are more detailed?
Too easy.
Shut up! One of the few unique features is the evolution system. When a bunch of green squares come up on your screen, which are Digisoul Charge, just press the X button, and boom!
How about this?
Depending on your tamer or whoever the fuck you chose, or you're playing as,
Let's go, Agumon!
Marcus will punch the shit out of the other Digimon, and of
Digisoul
course,
Charge!
say some line really crappy, and guess what? Digivolve the Digimon into some other shit. Why they used evolution and digivolution, they get mixed up all the time. Maybe even a shady translation or some shit, but who the fuck cares? Basically, your Digimon will change into some random ass form. How the fuck did Automon switch to Guilmon again? Or maybe I'm on crack again. You know, I mean, the evolutions this game picks are weird. I mean, why again? Why couldn't they just go like natural pass route and pick the pass instead of going to random ass shit?
I didn't even break a sweat.
And then who the fuck cares? This game sucks. Oh yeah, and when you switch to other Digivolutions, it does not. They don't have any voices, which is good because all the voices in this game suck dick. Nope, not even Renamon can save this game because apparently the graphics of this game are just so bad, and same with the load times. And of course, after the loading, in DOT's headquarters, which is just a static bitmap, you have to deal with the most annoying fucks ever, with the worst voice acting ever, including Commander Simpson, generic ass authoritarian figure who goes on a long run if you don't suck his big cock. And of course, everyone else. Hey Commander Samson, can you shut up about your DATS shit? I mean, come on. Your name sucks dick already. You call yourselves Data Squad? Fuck, that sounds like the Geek Squad rejects. Like all the people who got fired from Geek Squad for not being cool enough. I mean,
Hey, would you like to go to Data Squad? We'll repair your computer for free, bitch.
and there's like 59 million terms that are unexplained, so even if you're really into Digimon, you won't even know what the fuck they're talking about unless you go on Game FAQs or some shit like that and look up exactly what each item does. I mean, in Final Fantasy they call items recognizable names, in Pokemon they call items recognizable names, and every other RPG they call items recognizable names usually, so why they call them weird ass names in this? That make no sense. Like VB Booster, what the fuck is that shit? All in all, this is probably one of the worst RPGs for the PS2. Not only are the maps extremely tiny, but when you consider that with the piss-poor graphics, the repetitive-ass music, and the fact that battles take so long that you'll be waiting forever just to finish a fucking battle, you might as well just throw this game out the window and sell it at GameStop or some shit. I mean, I've seen a ton of these copies pile up at GameStop, so I think this game should be one of the GameStop used bin. And everyone, if you're going to buy a PS2 RPG, buy Final Fantasy 12. There are so many other good PS2 RPGs and PS1 RPGs if your PS2 doesn't have a broken laser. So, all in all, this game is just crappy. I mean, what the fuck? There's no plot, the voice acting sucks dick, the gameplay sucks, it's too damn slow, and it'll just piss you off more than you'll be enjoying it. I mean, why waste your time with this crap? You could be playing better games. And you know the saddest part about this game? This game came out in 2006 in Japan and 07 in America. After Final Fantasy 12 came out. That's pathetic. This game came out after that good game came out with great graphics. And this game happens to look like piss with shitty models, poorly cel-shaded models, a clusterfuck battle system, and of course, best of all, backgrounds that look like shit. I mean, they don't even go in very well with the game. All in all, don't buy this crap. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.